Yeah. Yeah. Good morning. I'm Pasang Dolma Sherpa. I work for Center for Indigenous Peoples Resource and Development, CIPRED, based in Nepal. But we have been working in collaboration with Indigenous peoples, in Asia, Africa, Latin America, even around the world, especially for our focus on and prioritizing why we need right-based conservation, especially in the mouth of COP15 of CBD. We are very worried that COP15 with proposals of 30 by 30 program, and because on the ground in many part of the Asia, like in Nepal or Thailand or in other countries, that indigenous people are already victimized, suffered, tortured, even killed in the especially in the regime of the forest, especially national park and conservations. And there are many stories already coming up, like case of the Bardia and Suklafada National Park recently, in few months back. Like how the indigenous women and even children are suffered from the wildlife conflicts, and the government is so happy about coming up with the numbers of the tigers, but the stories of the indigenous people, the suffering of the indigenous people, have been in the middle of the conflict with the wildlife conflicts, and also losing their hope for continuity of our indigenous knowledge and practices is another big issues and concerns that we have been hearing and we have been experiencing on the ground. So if we have 30 by 30 program adoption, global biodiversity framework in COP15 in CBD, without having the right-based conservation modalities as a basis for extension of the conservation, and that will invite more chaos. So we really urge that we really need right-based conservation, especially right of indigenous peoples and local communities for continuation of our traditional governance system, traditional practices, traditional livelihoods, and our way of belief system and values and spiritual connection with the symbiotic relation with the natural resources. If we continued, in fact, this will not disturbance to the harmony of the nature, but in fact, it's contribution for the intact of the forest biodiversity and ecosystem. That's why we are really, putting all our efforts for promotion, protection, and recognition of our customer institution, governance system, our knowledge and value system, so that it will be continued. And in fact, it will be helpful for the nation, helpful for the global village, and helpful for dealing with this global crisis and sustainable management of the resources, ecosystem, and biodiversity. And let's, friends, join hands for supporting for right-based conservation. And this is the only hope for sustaining of our livelihoods and sustaining of our future and sustaining of the whole ecosystem, biodiversity, and management of the natural resources, and giving continuity by the future generation. Thank you so much. Have a good day.